for those of you who may experience kind of chronic tightness in the neck, there are many ways to obviously stretch into the neck, but here's one that you may not have heard about that may look a little silly, but you might be shocked at how much space and openness may be created for you in doing this. So there's two ways to do it. Actually, there's a bunch of ways to do it, but I'm going to show you the easiest access. So if you have two balls that are the same size, that would be good. Or if you only have one, then you can just do one at a time. I'm going to show you both ways. So first, you're going to lift up your arm and you're going to feel in your underarm, and you can feel that thickness of the back, basically of the back of your scapula, the back of your shoulder blade. And you can feel into that, and you can kind of dig your thumb into it. Now, this is one way where you could just massage kind of up and along that area. It may feel tender. That would be quite common to feel a bit tender. So that is one way that you could actually help to release into the neck. The other is when you find that spot, you could take the ball, place it there, and then put your arm down. It's going to feel a little awkward with the balls. So again, feeling into the spot, there it is for me. So I'm just going to put the ball there and then the arm down. Now, we're not squeezing the arms into the balls. We're just kind of allowing the body to accept that they're there, because again, it is, or it can be kind of a tender area. So I feel a little bit tender, but not into the point of pain or bad pain for sure. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to allow my body to accept and kind of melt around the sensation, melt around this prop that's there. Not only is this great for proprioception, like how often do you pay attention to your underarm area, unless there's an itch or something. But also proprioceptively, you can sense your ribs and your breath. So just for a moment, take a moment and pause and feel as you inhale, the ribs moving into the balls or the balls pressing against the ribs as you breathe. Just noticing that. So excellent for proprioception, excellent for something novel and new for the brain, excellent for connecting the brain and the body. Once again, we're on autopilot or there's disconnects that you may not even be aware of. And in this case, I'm thinking about the neck and releasing into the neck. The reason that this may help with the neck is we're working with a line of the fascia that works across from each side of the arms and then across the neck. So you may find that this opens up the neck a little bit as well. And of course, anything where we create some resistance or compression, we could also kind of consider moving a little bit, as long as you don't lose the ball or the balls. So you could kind of like lift a shoulder, whatever works that doesn't lose the balls for you. And then after a few breaths, take a few more breaths. And then we're just going to take them out without letting them roll around. Okay, so take them out. Or if you've been massaging, you can obviously stop massaging. And just take a breath. And notice how that feels. See if it feels like maybe a little more space has been created. Again, maybe this hasn't happened for you. And if it hasn't, you haven't done anything wrong. That's okay. But then also just kind of notice your neck and see how it feels in your neck, or maybe all the way into your skull. Just see what there is to notice. And hopefully that helped with some release in the neck, some release through the ribs for your breath. Maybe you notice, maybe it's not the neck you notice, but maybe you're noticing that you can take maybe a little fuller breath here. It's not uncommon for the ribs also to get kind of sticky with the fascia. So give it a try. You could do one at a time, but you are looking for that line of the kind of the back of the scapula, and then placing it against there, and then the arm down. And again, you're not squeezing anything. You're just allowing the ball to be there. Okay. So give that a try and see how it feels. I think you might be surprised. Enjoy.